how one-to-one lessons and one-to-one lessons in our studio facilities are handled through our booking system, and how this then relates to the schedule view on your web-based platform. So let's navigate here on our demo site to our book a lesson option. So the program filters that we're going to see here are going to be set up by the team at First Degree Golf Solution, or the relevant person within your academy who has Academy Manager access to the system. And let's talk through a couple of the different options that we may see on our booking system. So through the booking system, we can book one-to-one lessons, and we can book one-to-one lessons in resources. So resources within our systems are facilities that have a single use. So these are indoor coaching facilities or coaching studios or bays on driving range, where they would need to be reserved for single use at one time by a coach or a student. We can also book lessons outside of these studio resources, and these can obviously be booked with different coaches, and once booked, they will only reserve the coach's schedule. This is different from the studio options in that when a studio option is booked, it will not only book the coach's schedule, but it will also book the resource, so that it prevents double bookings and from it being booked again at the same time. We can also book classes, so we can handle class bookings within the systems, and there's a couple of different options with how this can be done. But in this training video, we're going to focus on the one-to-one options. So let's focus here firstly on our first program category, Demo One-to-One. So this one is a program category that will be used for bookings that are taking place outside of resource, outside of a studio option. So let's go ahead and select the Demo One-to-One. And at the next stage, we're going to be presented with our durations, which are defined by your Academy Manager. And we can see here some different images. The images on the right here look slightly different as they're preloaded onto the system, and we can see this one here on the left looks a little bit different as this has been added manually by the team at First Degree or your Academy Manager. So let's go ahead and choose the 30-minute option. At the next stage, we have the coaches that are available within this program category. So the functionality exists for your manager to be able to define which coaches appear within a program category. So at this stage, if you're not showing, then please talk to the team at First Degree or your Academy Manager to make sure that you're set as active for this program filter. So in the coach area, what we can see is that automatically the coach locker account that we're logged in under is automatically selected at the please select a coach stage. So we're currently logged in as coach number 1, and we can see that the radio icon is selected for coach number 1. Then in the schedule view, we have the option to navigate across the weeks. We have the option to jump to a date ahead in the schedule by simply selecting the relevant date, and if in the week view, it will then navigate to that week. Or we can also select single day view, and single day view will navigate across each day, showing every single coach and their availability. So let's go to the week view, and we're going to keep selecting coach number 1, and let's navigate across to the current week ahead. And we want to go ahead and book one of our one-to-one lessons in the schedule. So let's go ahead and book 9 AM on the 22nd. And to do that, we select the green available time. You can see here that the cost is currently set to 0, which means that we haven't set up the pricing for this one-to-one duration. And we need to do that within our coach schedule, and we have additional tutorial and training videos showing you how to do that. So let's go ahead and click book now. And we're going to go ahead at this stage and select a student. As we covered in other training videos and tutorials, you can also create a student at this stage by clicking add new student, or you could also fill in the player information, which would also create that new student. Let's, for the purpose of this training video, go ahead and select student, and we're going to go ahead and choose this student here. And no payment options are available here as currently the lesson cost is set to 0. If the lesson cost was set to a set price, then we would have certain payment options that appear at this stage. So let's go ahead and click book now. And that's now booked in the diary on the 22nd of June. So let's open up the booking system as a customer would see it. So we're going to go ahead and sort of log out here. So we booked a slot there, which was 9 AM on the 22nd. So we're going to stay here on the booking system as a non-logged in user. So this is a customer who doesn't currently have an account. And we're going to go ahead and choose the demo one-to-one option and click continue. Let's go ahead and choose the 30-minute option. And it's at this stage we can see a slight difference in that the customer now needs to select the relevant coach. So they can do that by selecting the right radio icon, or if they select single day view, it will select all coaches and show the availability on a single day across all coaches. And again, they can navigate to a date. But let's go ahead and choose the week view and select coach number 1. And let's go to the 22nd, which is the lesson that we just booked. And what we're going to see that's slightly different for the customer is firstly available marked over the green times. And we can see here that 9 AM is currently missing from those available times. So that means the lesson is not currently available. That can't be booked as it's already booked with that specific coach. Now if we changed coach, so let's go with coach number 2. We can see coach number 2 does have availability at 9 AM on the 22nd, so the customer could go ahead and book that. And a good customer view in this example, if they're looking to book a specific day, is to use the single day option, in that they would then be able to see the availability on a particular day. So let's go back to the 22nd and click go. And we can see now that we've got the availability on a single day with 9 AM blocked out in coach number 1, but 9 AM is available with coach number 2 and 3. So let's log back in as our coach and just review that again. And let's navigate back to our coach area. And from in our coach area, we can navigate to our schedule view either from the My Locker homepage or by selecting the schedule option just here. And scrolling down to the bottom of the screen, we can then see the coach schedule. So if we navigate across the week view, we can see that booking in the diary here at 9 AM, which is the one that we booked in through the demo one-to-one option.